Welcome to Taiji's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make japchae. So this is one of my favorite Korean food. It's really delicious. The word japchae, chap means to mix and chae means side dish or vegetables. So it's a side dish of mixed vegetable with this Korean glass noodle. In japchae you need this Korean style glass noodle made of sweet potato starch. Other than that, you don't need any special ingredients. It's really delicious, and supposedly in Korea they eat this as a festival food. It does take a little more steps, but it's definitely worth the effort. So I really hope you give this a try yourself. Then, let's get started. Here are the ingredients for japchae. For the vegetables, I have a carrot, spinach, scallion or green onion, regular onion, brown mushrooms. If you have shiitake mushroom, that'll be better, but regular mushroom will work as well. And bell pepper. Today I'm going to be using quite different kind of vegetables, but you don't have to have all these. These are just kind of typical ingredients. You can have 2 or 3 of them, but having more vegetable will give more depth to the flavor. And for the meat, I have here beef. Any kind of beef will do, or you can also make it with chicken or pork, but traditionally this is made with beef. And if you're a vegetarian or vegan, you can also make this with tofu strips. And then I also have here garlic and ginger. And also for the condiments, I have here roasted sesame seeds. Then for the noodle, I have here sweet potato vermicelli. I think nowadays you can get it in pretty much any Asian supermarket, or you can surely get it online. For japchae, this is a crucial ingredient. Then for the seasoning, I have your soy sauce, sugar, and also sesame oil. Make sure you get these kind of dark color sesame oil, which is made from roasted sesame seeds. Then I also have here frying oil. Any frying oil will do. Then let's get into it. That's the first thing, let's prepare all the vegetables. So for the carrot, I probably just need half of this. The bottom off, then I'm gonna slice this diagonally. Then I'm gonna lay it flat like this, and then I'm gonna slice this. And I have these strips of carrots. The next onion, I also need half of this as well. I'm also gonna cut into strips. So just like that. Then next the mushrooms, cut the darker part of the bottom. I'm also gonna cut this thinly. Then next the spinach. Make sure these are washed first, and then just gonna cut into pieces. Then next the scallion. Got the top and bottom. And the bottom part is a little thick, so I'm gonna cut in half like this. And cut into about 5 to 7 centimeter length or so. Then the bell pepper. Probably just need 1/3 with this or so. Take the inside out. And then these also I'm gonna cut into strips. Then next we're gonna grate the ginger and the garlic. So first garlic. Then we're gonna grate this. I'm gonna use it half for the sauce and the other half for the marinade. So this is for the sauce for the noodle. And then this is for the marinade. For the ginger, probably just need half of this. Cut off the skin. And then grate this as well. Then that's done for that. Then with that, all the vegetables are finished prepared. There's the next thing, let's cut up the beef. So for this japchae, you just need strips. Cut this like this. In thin strips like these. So just like that. There's the next thing, let's make the marinade sauce for the beef. So first 1 tablespoon soy sauce. Then here 2 teaspoons sugar. Then here the ginger and the garlic we grated earlier. Then at the end about a teaspoon of sesame oil. Then here I'm gonna put in the cut up beef. Then I'm gonna put it to the side and let it marinate for 10 to 15 minutes or so. So that's the very last thing to prepare. Let's make the sauce for the noodle. So first 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. 1 to 2 teaspoons sugar. Then here the other half of the grated garlic. And also here about 2 teaspoons to 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. And that's done for that. As the next thing, let's boil the noodles. The instruction says cook for 6 to 10 minutes. So I'm gonna first cook for 6 minutes and see how it goes. So I'm gonna set the timer for 6 minutes. Make sure you keep stirring every now and then. So 6 minutes has passed. So I'm gonna give it a little try. So it's a little bit hard in the middle, so I'm gonna cook for another 2 minutes or so. So that's a total of 8 minutes. I think this should be enough. Yeah, this is good. And let's drain this. I'm gonna let the water drain a little bit. And as we do that, in Korea, they use a kitchen scissor like this and then cut this into pieces so that you don't have a really long noodles. So once this water has been drained, I'm gonna put it in a big bowl or something like this. As it's still warm, I'm gonna put in here all the sauce in here. And we're gonna mix this. And let's not for that. Then let's fry all the rest of the ingredients. So I'm gonna turn the heat to high. Then here I'm gonna put in the frying oil, just about a teaspoon or so. Then once it's been heated, I'm gonna first put in the onion, carrot, and also the mushroom, because they'll take longer time to cook. So the mushroom gets cooked easier. I'm gonna put a little bit of water in here. And put the lid on for a little bit and let the vegetables steam a little bit. So once they get half cooked, I'm going to put in here the bell peppers and also the white part of the scallion. Then put the lid on and let it steam also a little bit. So once this has been thoroughly cooked, I'm going to put in the green part of the scallion and also the spinach. Then at the very end, I'm going to salt this just a little bit. Just about ½ teaspoon or so for the whole. Then just mix it up. Then this is done for that. I'm going to put in the glass noodle. Then we're going to mix this. So as the very last thing, let's fry the meat. So the frying pan, I'm going to turn the heat to high. And then also frying oil, about a teaspoon or so. So once it's warm, I'm going to put in the meat. So once got this good searing on the surface, then this is finished. Also, I'm going to put it right here. Make sure you get all the grease also, because this also adds the flavor. Then we're going to mix these. Then once this has been mixed thoroughly like this, then this is finished. Let's put it on a plate. Then at the end, I'm going to top it with the sesame seeds. Then this is done for that. Let's eat. Oh, this smells so good. Let's eat. Itadakimasu. Oh, this looks so good. Itadakimasu. Please excuse me for slurping. Oh, this is so flavorful. The complex flavor of the different vegetables and all in one harmony of this sweet soy sauce flavor. And the sesame oil just gives really good aroma to it. Such a great harmony. And goes also so well with the rice. So I think in Korea they eat japchae as one of the side dish, not necessarily as a main dish, but for me this works as a main dish. It's really delicious. Oh, that was so delicious. ごちそうさまでした. Oh, that was so flavorful, so savory. So as you just saw, making this japchae is really not difficult at all, as long as you have this sweet potato glass noodle. Like I said, this is one of my favorite dishes on the Korean food. It just has complex flavor and so delicious. And like I said, you can make this quite easily as a vegetarian version. So I really do hope you give this a try yourself. If you did enjoy this video, I'd love it if you hit the like button for me. And if you have any questions, requests, or feedbacks, please feel free to write anything in the comments below. And if you want to see more of these cooking videos, please subscribe. Otherwise, I look forward to see you in the next video. Bye.